So Aspergers and the need for creating calmness. Here are the best 3 tips that I'm going to give you right now. Let's get into it. Guys, what's going on? My name is Dan, and if we're meeting for the first time, howdy. I do videos all about autism and ADHD and all that stuff every single week. So if you're new around here and you want to learn more, remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Right, guys, let's get into it. Whew. So, having an autism diagnosis myself, I understand the importance and the need for creating calm in your daily life, right? This is super essential. And I know that you guys are gonna relate because you're gonna be like, yeah, you know, like we need calm in our lives. Because what happens when you create calm within your life? Well, it decreases stress and worry and anxiety and all these other kind of nasties that come comorbidly with an autism diagnosis, right? Emotional, damn it! So, here in this video, I'm basically breaking down 3 tips or hacks that I want to give to you guys for ways in which I create calmness within my life that I think you're going to find value from. Okay, so number 1 is the routine, right? So creating routine at the end of the day or the middle of the day or somewhere within your day to implement this rest is crucial to the process. For instance, like if you're, you know, in the evening, I use creating a calmness routine by making a pot of tea and I dim the lights and then I put on some music or I put on a Netflix show that is just a passive Netflix show, not anything that's going to make me really think too much, you know? So let me put it this way. If you were going to sit down to create calmness in the middle of your day, for instance, you could take your lunch break at work to sit down with a cup of tea, have your sandwich or whatever, and then read a book for that time. But make sure that the book you're reading is not something that's engaging you intellectually or making you think too much, just something that's quite passive, like a nice fun story or something just really blasé. Because if you are engaging your brain in things like, I don't know, education or learning or something like that, then you're basically going against the fact that you're not calming your brain, you're actually creating more chaos for your brain or making your brain work a little bit faster, which is, to me, a bit of a no-no. Okay, so number 2 is Brillia. Now, Brillia is a fantastic thing. I was actually given this stuff for free, so thank you, Brillia, for sponsoring this video. And Brillia is a homeopathic medication, which is a non-prescription based homeopathic medication. It's designed to decrease the amount of anxiety a person has, like decrease restlessness, irritability, which basically a lot of people on the autism spectrum suffer from. And because of having, you know, anxiety and stress and restlessness, those things are creating the opposite of calm in your life, right? So with Brillia, you just take these little tabs that are like really, really small. You just pop one into your tongue. You take them 3 to 4 times a day. You'll find that after taking this for about a week or 2, you'll start to see a huge change or a difference. It'll start to work. Obviously, consult your doctor if you're going to use something that is, you know, basically a medication. Always consult with the doctor first. It's non-prescription. There's no nasties in it. It's completely clean. This is a really nice little medication. It's non-drowsy. They also do one for kids as well. So there's the children version, there's an adult version. These are really good. I find these really helpful. I find Brillia amazing. It doesn't have any taste. It has no side effect. It's just a really nice, safe alternative to other kind of things that you can take, and I think that this is really important for creating calm in your day-to-day life. Okay, so number 3 is regular breaks. Now, a lot of the time, autistic people get hyper-focused into something, right? They get really, really focused into stuff. Like when I'm working, I'm like just going all ham and I'm sitting there and I'm digesting information and I'm work. But this work culture, this idea of never relaxing, creates some kind of hyper-focused fixation and your brain is really engaged in something. So the idea here is to take regular breaks and taking the ability to take 5 to 10 to maybe 15 minutes 2 or 3 times a day to detach from the task that you're really currently heavily engaged with. So you want to really move away from like the work that you're doing or the thing that you're concentrating on and detach from that situation and take yourself out of it. So maybe going for a walk, going for a run, taking a nap, reading a book, having a shower. The idea here is to completely break in what I call the attention strain, because that's what it is. When you're hyper-focusing on something, you're creating attention strain, which is something that I call it. And that attention strain is kind of like creating a non-calm environment for your brain, and you want to kind of break that pattern a little bit. So going for a walk or running or taking a nap, showering, anything like that is going to really, really nuzzle that in. Guys, they were my 3 tips. If you had a good time here, please give it a thumbs up, share it if you think this is valuable for somebody, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.